Hey guys, today we're going to give you a quick review of the DJI Mavic Pro. So as you can see on screen, this is the all new drone from DJI and it's completely new. It's completely different to its predecessors. It doesn't look anything like the Phantom 4 or the Phantom 3, and it's done away with that futuristic white look. It now features a grey and gold color scheme. As you can see on screen, it also is fully portable. It has collapsible limbs which fold up against the body, and even the propellers are fully collapsible. Now when you start up the drone, those are actually going to extend by centrifugal force and will spin perfectly, so you don't have to worry about that. The remote controller is also brand new in design. It is fully collapsible, has these extendable antenna which are going to ensure a good strong connection, and these two pieces here also fold out in order to hold your app enabled device. So the app enabled device, like your smartphone, is going to give you the real-time display, the video downlink from the drone's camera while you're flying it, and this built-in screen is going to give you flight critical data. That's going to give you things like wind speed, temperature. It's going to also give you any warnings. They've included a new feature with the remote controller which is called force feedback, and what that does is it incorporates vibration sensors within the remote control. And when, for example, say you're flying the drone, you're looking up at the drone and the wind picks up to a dangerous level, the remote controller is actually going to vibrate in your hands to bring your attention to something on the screen, which in that case would be a dangerously high wind speed. And that's a cool tactile feature. We like the incorporation of that. Other than that, obviously portability has been the focal point in designing this drone, but it actually hasn't been at the expense of your all-important features. This drone actually still retains most of the features you would find on the Phantom 4, and does actually have some new features and enhanced features that go over and above your previous Phantoms. So if we take a closer look at those features, it has full aerial awareness, and what that means is it incorporates the same 5 vision positioning sensors you would find on the Phantom 4. It also has the same obstacle avoidance system, so it's going to stop before flying into a larger object or a person. It still retains those features. It also has a brand new type of technology known as OcuSync. Now, OcuSync is what enables the video transmission. That's the video downlink from the drone's camera while you're flying to your app-enabled device here. So this is a technology that enables you to see what the drone is seeing in real time. Now, at first with drones, they used a simple Wi-Fi connection to do this downlink. Then came light bridge technology, which we found on the Phantom 3s and Phantom 4s. We saw the latest and most advanced version of that with Lightbridge 2 on the Phantom 4 drone. Now with the Mavic Pro though, they've brought out a brand new technology called OcuSync. And what this does is it eliminates certain issues that users did find on the Phantom 4. Now, when looking at the video downlink on the Phantom 4, when it was at a further range, when it was quite far away from the user, sometimes the screen would get a bit pixelated, a bit distorted, as if the signal was being lost. And that was due to just issues within the Lightbridge 2 technology. So OcuSync has now extended this range. You can actually get a 720p connection at a range of 4.3 miles. That's about 7 kilometers. So that is a huge range. Most people aren't going to be flying at that range, but it just gives you confidence in knowing you're not going to lose that connection. You're going to be able to see what your drone is seeing. Even better than that, when flying in closer proximity, you're actually going to get a 1080p connection. So it's going to be crystal clear when you're looking at that real-time image of what your drone is actually recording. Other than that, we also have the top speed for you. It will actually reach a speed of 18 meters per second, which is about 48 miles per hour. In the tests we've seen with against the Phantom 4, it is actually faster than the Phantom 4 in the normal mode, and about the same in the sport mode. So its size has it's not lost any speed or agility due to its size. In fact, many have said it's the most agile and responsive drone they've ever flown. There's also a cool Wi-Fi mode which you can switch over to under a little covering on the side of the drone. That's the same covering under which you're going to find the SD card port. You can switch to a Wi-Fi mode which enables you to then put away your controller and control the drone from your app at a range of about 80 meters. So that's cool for taking things like, selfies with your family or whatever, and you're basically going to be able to control the camera's components like your camera shutter from your app-enabled device. Now the flight time is, when the battery is fully charged, is up to 27 minutes in perfect conditions. That's gonna depend on how you're flying the drone. If you're flying it very vigorously and so on, you're not gonna get that time. If the wind is very high, you're not gonna get that time. And lastly, smart features. We're just going to touch on these. It still has tap to fly, where you tap on the screen to send it in that direction. It still has a active track mode, where you're going to select the subject for tracking. It now has gesture control, and this is a feature where you can actually create a picture frame with your hands, and the drone is going to take a picture of you. It has a new thing called trace, which locks the drone in a position either behind you or in front of you, and then it's going to track you and film you from that position. Spotlight is a new feature, and this is to ensure the drone doesn't lose you. There have been issues with active track losing the subject, and what Spotlight's meant to do is it instructs the drone to follow you no matter what. The drone is going to fly and maneuver in any way possible to keep you in the shot. Another cool feature is profile, which is a long tracking shot along the side of your profile. It's gonna, like a cable cam would, it's gonna run along the side. And there's also built-in FPV support, that's first-person view support, which is really cool. There's been rumors of DJI actually bringing out their own first-person view goggles, and that's going to allow you to actually, view what the drone is viewing in first-person format. So we're very excited to see what happens there too. Currently, you can see this package is the Fly More bundle, which gives you these extra accessories and parts, and that's going to be $1,299 with free shipping. This is due to ship at the beginning of December. There have been delays in when you will receive it. However, we think it's going to be an awesome drone this Christmas. You can check out our dedicated website in the description below, or you can also have a look at our top 10 toys for Christmas 2016 list. That's also in the description below. You guys, of course, can also subscribe to the channel for all your latest gizmo and gadget news. Thanks so much for watching, guys.